So what type of monopod is this? This is the SmallRig monopod. What it is I think there's either 2 or 3 levels, or I guess qualities or whatever. This is the lower end, the cheaper one, because I haven't had one before and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. Now the reason why I went for this one is because of this quick locking, so that way I can raise it and lower it faster. Okay, so you got this lock, so that way you can lower it, things like that. It's got this ball head joint. It works good, but I typically just keep it locked in one spot. Because whenever it's locked down, on the bottom down here, you got this 3-legged prong, or 3 legs. You can rotate these up, and then you just got this little point down here. Because whenever it's just sitting down like this, if you need to move it around, it's a lot easier to move. So I typically just kind of leave this all locked in together. The only time whenever I'm loosening anything, it'll be the knob over here. So that way I can rotate this side to side, things like that. And whenever I'm done, I just lock it down and keep it in one place. But that's typically what I'm using this monopod for. But what I come to find out is I'm kind of running into situations to where I would like to use the ball head joint more. But the thing is, once it's at a certain point of looseness, it's going to be way too wobbly. If you got your camera on there and you bump it slightly, it's going to boom, fall to the side, especially with how big the little rig I have. So that's why I'm considering moving up a notch or 2 to the higher end, I guess, actual, what do you call it, camera, not just a photography camera rig, which that's what I call this one, the actual videography rig, where it has the nicer pan and tilts for recording videos. So that's why I've been considering moving up a notch. But other than that, if you don't need like a whole lot of ball head swivelness, or you're just looking to start with the monopod, because there's been tons of situations where it's come in really handy, especially with how tall this thing can get. Let's not talk about how tall I am. But anyways, this is taller than me, almost. But it comes in handy pretty well. Anyways, oh, actually, real fast, one thing that kind of does bother me too, that I'm not too sure, is whenever it's sitting down and you got your camera on here, if you're doing real estate photography, it kind of is a pain with the real estate photography. Because if you click the photography button, the camera starts to wobble. And then with real estate photography, you don't want that wobble because you're doing 3 brackets, and those 3 brackets have to be really still. Now, a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of wobble might be okay. But with how much this does, whenever you click on it, it has a little bit too much, and then depending on how fast or slow your brackets are, that bothers me. Now, so far I haven't ran into a situation because I either use a little handle. Let me show you. I use a little handle to take the picture, or you can log into the app to take the picture, but most of the time that's a little bit slow, and you just want to click the button. But other than that, it's worked perfectly. That would be my only con, is it's got this like little bit of wobble. I'm thinking, hopefully, that the bigger, higher end version doesn't have this wobble. But anyways, thanks for watching.